We are very pleased that your family is here because we see the diversity of our schools as a great strength. Here are many people who are dedicated to helping him or her succeed in every way. You play a big role in that success. To be involved in the education of your child, we want you to know about some of the programs we have and some of the problems to watch for. We look forward to serving you and your child. In the U.S., there are public and private schools. Every community in the U.S. has a public school system. Elementary levels are pre-kindergarten through 5th grade, and secondary level at 6th grade through 12th grade. Public schools are free of charge for parents and students. Schools are mandatory starting with 1st grade at the age of 6 through the age of 19, or graduation. 2020-2021 school year starts on September 8th. Due to COVID-19, the first 4 weeks will be virtual learning on the computer at home. Or the Refugee School Impact Program Coordinator, Jelka Rabliha, at 972-502-4189, or you can email at zravlija@dallasisd.org. Or you can contact the case managers at the Refugee Resettlement Agency in which you came through. Schools also offer kindergarten classes for 5-year-old children. It is not mandatory, but we encourage you to enroll your 5-year-old child to school so they can prepare for the 1st grade. Some schools offer pre-kindergarten classes which start at the age of 3. Usually schools start in August and end in May. There are about 3 months of summer vacation. Internet access and a computer must be available every day for students who are at home on the computer. Also, the student's home needs to have reliable internet service, such as Wi-Fi or hotspot. For students who do not have a Chromebook or internet access, such as Wi-Fi or hotspot, the district will give one to you. Schools will also distribute student Chromebooks at their open house. All schools will set up training sessions for parents and students in device usage. When we return to face-to-face learning at school, most likely students will go through the following daily procedure. Students will sanitize their hands upon entry, bus and doors. Upon entrance, bus or doors, the individual student's temperature will be taken using non-contact thermometers. Secondary schools will have walk-through temperature checks and metal detectors. Students who attend face-to-face school will be required to always wear a mask for their safety and the safety of others. Schools will also provide each student with personal protective equipment, which includes 3 reusable cloth face masks, 1 face shield, and 1 plexiglass individual guard. Whether it is distance learning at home on the computer or face-to-face at school, every child from the age of 6 to 19 is required to attend classes every school day, Monday through Friday. Attendance is taken in the Power School system daily. In the distance learning model, the standard for daily attendance for elementary schools is student engagement and online activity to include any synchronous instruction by 2:00 p.m. For secondary schools, for each period, the student engagement and online activity to include any synchronous instruction by 4:30 p.m. The standard for the face-to-face learning model daily attendance is for elementary school students to be present and in school by 10:00 a.m. For secondary school students, they must be present at each period. It is very important that your student has good attendance at school. If your child does not get on the computer to do lessons during distance learning or go to school every day, the attendance officer will file a complaint against the parent in court. If the compulsory attendance is violated, you may have to go to court, talk to a judge, and pay money for unexcused absences from school. For unexcused absences, the district will notify a student's parents in writing if the student has been absent without an excuse 3 times for any part of the day in a 4 weeks period. or 10 or more times in a 6 months period. If a student continues to miss classes, the compulsory attendance is violated, and the attendance officer will file a complaint against the parent, and you will have to go to court. If you ever believe that your child is leaving school after coming here in the morning or missing classes without your permission, please come see us or call. If you need a translator to help you, let us know and we will get one for you. Here is a sample of a school absence excuse letter. In schools, the students study reading, language arts, math, science, social studies, physical education, music, and other subjects. In elementary school, children have 1 or 2 teachers. In middle school and high school, they have different teachers for each subject. When students enroll in school, they will take an English test. The test helps the school identify the students' level in their English proficiency. Students who do not speak English are placed in English as Second Language or ESL classes. They will take the English test every year, and students are placed in ESL classes until their English skills are at a level 4 or above. The adequate educational placement is critical for a child's academic success. If your child has a disability, such as certain problems in seeing, hearing, talking, walking, learning, or behavior that makes it hard for him or her to learn, special education programs can help in many different ways by providing assistance that are tailored to your child's needs. If you feel that your child needs these kinds of services or was seeing a doctor for a disability in another country, please let us know. Students may enroll in an after-school program for music, sports, tutoring, or other activities. Parents must enroll their children in those programs or give their written permission before the children can stay after school. During the distance learning time, all after-school activities or clubs will be permitted virtually as appropriate and feasible. No in-person assemblies, large group gatherings, etc. will be permitted at this time. Most teachers offer tutoring before or after school during the weekdays. Please encourage your child to attend tutoring in all core subjects. Tutoring can help them pass their classes or pass with a higher grade. Regardless of what type of learning model is used, distance or face-to-face, meals for students will be provided. The children have breakfast and lunch at school. We do not have the Dallas ISD's decision or plan on how school breakfast and school lunch will occur for distance learners yet. When we are informed of what the district's plans are, we will inform you. Some districts which meet criteria have free breakfast and lunch for their students. The others might have a food for students by reduced price. What to do in case of some food restrictions? If your child can't eat a certain food or has a special dietary need, you can fill out the form available at the district website. Every school district provides services for their students such as medical and mental health care services, psychological services, extracurricular activities, child protective services, special education services, and more information about services provided at your child's district are available on the district's website.